So I have a confession to make. A lot of you might not know this about me, but I actually hate running. Now, there's not to say that I don't have some periods of time when I'm on a run and I'm sort of enjoying it, but it's sort of like Somerset Maugham said when he was asked about whether he liked writing, and he says, I like having written. And that's how it is with me in running, but I want to tell you about an important concept that I've been thinking about, which is doing shit that you hate. And I want to tell you why that's so important and why it's going to be something that changes your life. If you guys are just following me for the first time, I'm John from Bulldog Mindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man. I teach you how to build financial independence, how to get the physique you want, how to get the girls you want, and how to go from the victim mindset to what I call the Bulldog mindset. If that sounds like something that you are interested in, click the subscribe button. Join us on this journey, gentlemen, and make sure you take the Bulldog quiz. If you haven't already, there's a card up in the corner here. There's also a link in the description, and you can take that quiz, find out if you're a Bulldog or not, give you a score from 0 to 100, and we'll see what your mindset is. So what I really want to talk about in this video is the idea of doing shit that you actually hate for the purpose of doing it because you hate it. Now, it might seem like something ridiculous to do, and why would I do this? And it doesn't make sense to a lot of you. You know, why not take the easier path? Why not do the things that I like? Why not follow my passion in life? But I'll tell you, something that I've learned from doing shit that you hate is that you really find out who you are. And not only do you find out who you are, but it is the time that you get a chance to shape who you are. You see, the problem is that in most of your life, you're not really stripped down, okay? And so when you are under a lot of pressure, all right, when you're doing things that cause you discomfort, it causes the real personality, the real you, to actually come to the surface. If you'll notice this, when people are under stress, that they become different people. They become a person that you don't like a lot of times. But there are some other people who are under stress who don't change, who are who they are, or they perform well under stress. The reason for this is because it's that pressure that causes you to have to drop the pretense that you have. See, most of us, we're walking around, we have this pretense. We're pretending to be something that we're not. We are putting on our people-pleasing face, and we are acting in a certain way in order to gain approval from others, in order for people to like us, in order to be polite, in order to not be judged by others. And what that is it's actually fake. Okay, it's not really you. It's not really who you are. And that's why you say that someone's two-faced, or you say oh, I can see their true colors now, is because that is their true colors. But when you do things that suck, okay, when you do things that you hate, it breaks you down. Okay, I can tell you from when I've been on some really long runs. Okay, and part of it is, for me, it's a lot harder, right? I'm 230 pounds. So going for a long run, doing distance running, it's a beat down for me a lot of times. So if I'm on a 20 or 30 mile run, especially in the sun, I'm tired, I will really figure out who I am. I will figure out, the weaknesses that I have. Those will come to the surface. They start to emerge. My impatience, okay? My wussiness, right? Being a pussy, like wanting to give up, negative self-talk, it starts to come out to the surface, and only when that surfaces can I deal with it. It's sort of like a demon possession. You have to get the demon to come out in order to actually expel the demon, right? You have to get the demon side to come out. And it's like that. When you do stuff that you hate, it causes you to exhibit the real qualities that are deep within you, and now you can purge those things. Now you can change them, because you can't change them until you have access to them. So that's why, doing stuff that you hate is actually so beneficial to you, is because it allows you to slice deep into yourself and to find those impurities, and then to root them out and to change those things. There's other benefits as well besides just that, which is that when you do shit that you hate, it also makes it so that it's easier for you to do the things that you need to do in life, right? I can tell you, when I run these long distance runs, like I said, I'm trained for this 100-mile race right now, it makes a lot of other things in life seem simple, right? Because what is really difficult besides running 50 miles? When you've been out in the sun running for 8.5 hours, okay, then other things, uncomfortable things that happen to you, they don't matter. They don't really have as big of an impact. So you're practicing that. You're building up that sort of mental toughness when you're doing this hard shit that is going to make it so that you're resilient. And here's the thing, it's like pain is coming for you guys. All right. I don't know if you know this, but pain is waiting. All right. It is coming. It's knocking at the door. It will be here soon. All right. And it will drag your ass out of your fucking house, kicking and screaming if it has to, but it's going to have you. It's going to have its way with you. It's going to take you. Okay. And you can either be a person who marches out to face the pain, or you could be the person who gets dragged from underneath their bed, kicking and screaming, and pain is still, she's going to have her way with you no matter what. And so what I would like you to be is to be the guy that goes and faces pain. And the way that you become the guy that faces pain is that you start now, right? You start going out now and you start facing that pain, and you bring that pain upon yourself, and you do the shit that you don't want to do, that you hate doing, in order to build that strength so that when it does come for you, you're ready. You're ready to face it, and it's not going to hit you so hard. Because the problem is that so many people, you know, they're doing well in life, and then something comes and it sideswipes them in life, and it takes them by surprise, and it knocks them on their fucking ass, and they never get up, you know, or it takes them for a long time to get up, and it ruins their life. And the problem is because they're weak, right? So in order to become strong, you have to do the kind of shit that you don't want to do. You have to do shit that you actually hate doing. And there's a third thing I'll tell you about this, which is kind of interesting, and I think it's kind of ironic because like I said, I'm not really a person who likes running, or who has liked running in the past. But the more that you do something that you hate, the more that you'll actually grow to love it. And it's kind of like a love-hate relationship, right? You know, for me, I just attempted to do a 100-mile race. I'm not going to get into details of it in this video, but I've been training for the 100 miles. I'd gone up to Flagstaff and trained. The race got canceled. My plan was to come back to San Diego and to run it myself solo. And, you know, it kicked my ass. I wasn't ready. For some reason, there's a lot of different reasons for it. Altitude, travel, heat, just having to drop mileage because of that altitude. Lots of different things happened, but I only ended up making it 32 miles. And, you know, I got to tell you that after that, I thought I was done. I was like, okay, I'm not running anymore. I'm not doing ultras. I'm just going to take my life back and take it out of, you know, from running, because running, you know, took over my life, trained for ultra marathons. And it took me literally 2 days later before I was out there the very next night running another 7 miles and running hard. And I couldn't stop myself. I had to do it. I felt like I had to do it because in some sick, perverted way, I enjoy running. I enjoy the pain of running. Even though I hate running, I also love it, if that makes sense. And so when you do shit that you hate, you will learn to love it. You will grow to love it. When I first started running, I abhorred running. I hated it so much. I'd run like 5K like 3 times a week, and it just didn't get better. I didn't get faster. I didn't enjoy it anymore. And then finally, I started upping the distance. Finally, I started going to like 8-mile runs and 9-mile runs, and started running some half marathons. And I got to this point where I actually liked it, where I actually loved running to some degree, even though I still hate it at the same time. And it's weird, like, you know, humans are contradictions. This is one of the things that my acting coach taught me, that the reason why you're not coming across authentic is because you're just portraying love. He's like, people don't just love. They don't just experience one emotion. They experience contradictory emotions at the same time. People are walking contradictions. Like a true, genuine person, they love and hate the same object, the same thing, the same person. They have both those emotions going through themselves at the same time. They're happy for someone and jealous of them at the same time, right? They have these mixed emotions that are contradictions, and that's what makes us human. My main point is this, is that stop running away from shit that you hate. Start embracing it. Start dancing with the devil, right? You know, it's there. The darkness is inside of you. Every single one of you has the darkness inside you. You have got the lion inside of you as well. And, you know, you can take those demons and you can try and stuff them down, but they're going to come out. They're going to come out in different ways. And they're going to come out in bad ways. They're going to come out in ways that are going to make you weak. Or you can make friends with the demons. You can realize that the dark side is part of you. And the way that you sort of commune with this dark side is by doing some shit that you hate, the stuff that you just fucking can't stand doing, and you force yourself to do it. You know, that's how it works. And when you do that, you're reconnecting that dark side of you with the light side of you, and that's how you become whole. That's how you become integrated. That's how you become that walking contradiction of love and hate. So get out there, guys, toughen the fuck up, and do some shit that you hate today.